Welcome to the lovely radio show with your host, Miss Toy, bringing the love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers. And you already know, I'm ready to start the show because I got Jerry Face Invader with me, and she is live right now, and she about to tell y'all what's going on for Halloween. Jerry,
Hello, what's up? Hello, I'm Jerry Face Invader. I am the assistant manager at Long Beach Queen Mary Dark Harbor. I've been here since like 2015. Sorry it's loud, but we're about to open up. We have about 16 artists every night and about 200 monsters that we have to get rid of by 2 hours.
oh
They
shit.
have to be done in about 10 minutes each.
Uh-huh.
Was that me?
It's okay. Look, we know you at work.
Okay.
What's
Yep.
up,
So
y'all? Queen
I
Mary,
get to
y'all.
do this every night.
Man. And Go's gonna bring up some of the pictures you took. But
Okay.
tell us how long you've been doing this. What made you want to start doing it?
I started face painting like 20 years ago at Universal Studios. I got trained there, and one of my coworkers introduced me to Dark Harbor and recommended me. After that, I recommended another artist. They recommend other artists, and we just trying to get strong people, especially strong Black artists, in the
Yeah,
building.
yes. It's lit up there. You know what I mean? Every
It
year,
is.
I brought my niece up to one of the events. Jasmine a while back. I know I got to bring some more of them kids.
I hit your sister up this evening because I had 5 tickets, but I had to give them to somebody else. She didn't hit me
Right.
back.
Man, good opportunity up there. Tell us where you
I'm in Long Beach
are.
at the Queen Mary. I'm walking around that right now in the Carnival area. Our
Mhm.
trailer is kind of in the parking lot with wardrobe and makeup.
Yeah.
We have a summoning of the Samuel where they bring his ghost back to life and he fucks with you. We got a fire stage right here. We got sliders. We got this crazy motherfucker who likes to throw shit all goddamn day. We got vendors, all the good stuff. We got about 5 mazes, 2 are on the ship. The
Mhm.
ship is hunted. That's why I don't stay here.
Yeah.
I rather pay for my own room. But it's a good time up here. They got fish bowls. You can get fucked up.
Yeah. So when you
Yeah.
say it's haunted, have you stayed there and witnessed that it was haunted?
I stay here. I stay here with my mother during media days. She has to get us. We got to clock in at 3 a.m. We clock out at 2 o'clock in the morning, clock back at 3 a.m. We work till 12 p.m. the next day. And my mother was staying in my room, and she said somebody came and sat on the end of the bed. And we have pictures of people standing in the pool, standing on nothing. My first year here, I was still stuck grip on my shoulder. It was never wet, so I don't stay here anymore. Fuck
So if y'all want to be haunted, make sure y'all go over there to the Queen Mary Halloween. Like we gonna put some of your face right up in
I'm sorry. Let me get out of this area.
yeah, it's a lot of music right there.
My bad.
We're just showing some of your work right now. Can you describe some of it if
Oh.
you see it?
So this is one of the striders. His name is Killis. He's been here for years. They are in a lot of black light, which means their face will glow in the dark. They slide on their knees. They jump over people on their knees. They're like our football players. This is one of the makeup managers. They have to get their makeup done every night so they can walk around freely without people fucking with them. And I just did a look on her, like a basic look, and then I started adding lines, like however I feel, or whatever music I'm listening to while I'm doing it.
Okay. Look at this one, y'all.
Oh, that is my captain. So this year, Tonight I did two captains. The original one is Brad. He has an Australian accent. Our captain this year is black because shit
Okay.
is changing.
Right.
So this is Lyndon, our captain, and our admiral is also here tonight.
Oh, cool.
And that's a look that takes longer than usual because it's prosthetic. This one is one of my favorite clowns. I get to
She
do
look like
Goofy or
Minnie.
whatever on her. Yeah, I get to do whatever I want to on the clown. Sometimes I get stuck doing icons like the Ringmaster or Scary Mary, and you
Uh-huh.
have to do the same thing every night. But when I get a clown, I get to freestyle and do whatever I want.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Always been dope. I wish I
Oh,
had my warrior picture up here.
that is my favorite slider. His name is Brick. He's been here for like 10 years. He always challenges me when he sits in my chair because he gives me different designs or he makes me layer stuff. Tell me to do a scroll with some tribal lines under it. So he's
Yeah.
like one of my favorites too.
Good. She got a lot of work, y'all. I wish I could show it all, but you see that she's at work. And if you're ever like seriously during this time of the year in Long Beach, where can they find you at, Jerry?
You can find me on Instagram at JERI Space Invader. Or you can email for booking or pricing. Book me a month ahead of time. You have to put a deposit in, or you will not get your date. I also do belly paintings for pregnant women. I do naughty girl parties. I do a little bit of everything.
Absolutely, because she's very talented and she's been my day one warrior. And y'all already know when my warriors have a gift, I have to show them off. You know, this is really my
Thank
friend,
you.
my warrior, and this is her time. This is her season, so I have to make sure I show her out so that when y'all have parties for y'all kids or even the adults, you guys have a lot of parties and you want to incorporate the face painting. This is a professional right here. Like she said, you have to book her a month ahead and don't try to book her around this time of the year if you ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? She's busy.
Uh,
She's on the road. You know what I'm saying right now? She's on a ship, actually. She's doing stuff. You know? But yes, here's some more of her work right now. If y'all see her, she's in I mean, y'all see her doing her thing.
Thank
I love it.
you.
I love it, JB.
Thank you so much
So who is
for
this one?
appreciating
Oh,
me.
tell us who
Oh,
is
I forgot his name, but that's another one of the clowns that I get to have a little bit of leniency on and do whatever I want to do.
yeah,
Hello,
that's dope.
Gail.
I love the colors. I love the colors.
Thank you.
This is crazy. But yes, make sure y'all tune in and we'll put her link in the chat. Like she said, Jerry Face Invader. Like, and that's for real. She's an invader. She does her own face as well. And what else do you do? You need us to brag for another 10 minutes or what? Like, you know.
I also do hair. I do braids. I'm a home care provider. I do a little bit of everything.
Yes, yes. So y'all keep it locked right here on the Lovely
I work
Radio
here.
Show. They messing with you. She works there. She's assistant
Right.
manager.
The fuck?
You being black and shit, walking around. You know what I mean? You don't do nothing.
No, not anymore. They gotta let me through.
They got to let you through. You've been doing this for a long time now. How long it's been?
I've been doing makeup for about 20 years. I've been in Dark Harbor since 2015.
Oh, whoa! You about to hit up on a 10-year anniversary next year, huh?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, we gonna have to have you back. You know what I mean? This your season, and you already know we love you over here on the Lovely Radio Show, and we definitely bragging about you. And you have a wonderful night. Don't work too hard.
Love you too. I gotta act like I work here tonight. It's Pride night up here tonight. If you guys feel like it, come down here. It's gonna be pretty empty. We got big ass fish bowls to drink. You can get fucked up.
See,
Hey.
can you show us some of the scary people before you go?
Yes, give me a second. I just gotta be quiet when I walk backstage because I'm not supposed to be on the phone. So
Okay, we'll
after I
put
hang
you on
up, okay, and then I gotta sneak back in the makeup room because I'm not done yet.
Okay, exactly. Well, we love you and thank you for stopping by the lovely radio show. And what's going on, guys? You already see I got my girl up here, Jerry B. Y'all have any parties or know anybody who has scary face painting like that before?
I'm finna take y'all backstage, and then I gotta sneak up out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the camera around before I go.
Okay, we getting exclusive right now on the
I'm gonna
lovely
take
radio.
y'all to the hood first.
Okay. We gotta go to the hood first. What you
Yes.
talking? We all hood around here. It's
Oh,
dark.
there goes my friend D'Angelo. I think you may know this guy. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, D'Angelo, say hey to Miss Toy. What up? This is a radio show. I gotta hurry up and get back in.
What's up? What up, Tor? How you doing?
What's up with it? What's
What's going on? Boy,
I told you I had to take you to the hood first. Okay, let me put you around.
They know me in the hood. Somebody know me in the hood.
Hello. Okay, I gotta be quiet now. Then I'm putting my phone in my pocket. These
Okay,
are
y'all.
spiders right here.
Okay. You ain't got to do no talking back there. Just let us you do our thing now. We gonna put you on mute. So y'all already know we gonna keep the show going, but I had to introduce y'all to my warrior. She's backstage right now, as y'all can see.
I'm
Uh,
back.
we getting some exclusive footage from the Dark Harbor, and man, it's lovely, man. I can't wait. Huh? It's so dope to have this going on during Halloween. You already know next week is the 31st, and we will be
You
having a
coming to me?
great Halloween
Yep,
show.
you coming to me.
We'll definitely be having a great Halloween show with music from our producers. Now let's get some updates going on. What's up, guys? What's going on, JPad?
Close your eyes, take your head off.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? It's J Pad the Juggernaut. It's been a great busy busy week. Well, I just the other day I did end up putting out that project that I was telling y'all about. It's a Halloween beat project. It is on my website. You can go to custombeatking.com. The project is entitled Why, and it's got a wild little spooky little cover on it. You can also go to SoundCloud and check it out. On the 30th, I will be dropping my next single, which is called Ruthless. I played it a few weeks ago. I might play it again tonight if there's time permitting. But yes, Ruthless will be out on all platforms on the 30th of October, and we'll definitely be locking in with that. In addition to that, I was at the school this week. I did make a return trip to the school. What I ended up doing is I ended up giving my room to a younger up and coming like musician guy. His name is Kid Mental. I want to shout out Kid Mental. He had a hell of a curriculum, and I thought about it because this is my busy season. I probably won't have much time to teach as much as I already do a lot of teaching during the week. So, I passed the room off to him, but in an act of good faith, you know what I'm saying? I just, put my stamp of my curriculum on top of his, and, the equipment that I donated to the class, I just gave it to his class. And we had a little cipher this week. It was nice. It's a really dope little environment. You know what I'm saying? There's gaming going on. There's everything we talk about here on the show basically is going on in that room.
Right.
So shout out to Kid Mental, you know what I'm saying, for doing his thing. Other than that, it's like I said, y'all, it's been a busy week, and there's more to come. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I make beats every single day. It's just, I make at least 4 or 5 ideas a day. And so that's going on as well. Wanted to give a shout out to Simply. We just did a new song, Simply Kill. So big shout out to Simply. He's back in the fold doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I went by a studio today that was really, really dope. I'm trying to get these guys in tune to where they can come on at this time of night. So, you know what I mean? Because that's the tough thing. It's like I want to showcase some of the studios that I'm affiliated with here in Pittsburgh. It's just a lot of these people, they got jobs and 9-to-5s and this, that, and the third. So I'm going to try to get as many people on as I can. Or what I'll do is I'll just pre-tape them, Toy, and I'll just send them to you. And then we can, just do a quick little interview thing like video clip and run it like that.
That'll be dope. What
No
else, Speak? Thank you, J-Pat.
What up? What up? Yeah, it's been a busy one for me. Also, you know what I'm saying. Lot of fades, and a lot of. I've been doing a lot of doing a lot of mixing and making sure stuff is set right. You know, for this project. You know what I'm saying.
Not gonna play no games.
Yeah, I ain't playing no games with this one, and yeah, I got some surprises coming your way soon. So you're gonna be you gonna you putting me to work. You're gonna be put to work.
Okay. I be needing that sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I
So
need that.
and then I got my sons. You know, been my youngest. His what is it homecoming. The homecoming is Saturday, but the game is tomorrow in the hood, so he ain't going to the game. You know, stuff might pop off.
Yeah, gotta make it to the game.
Right. And my oldest, it's his 20th birthday. You know, tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, he turning 20. You know what I'm saying, tomorrow.
Happy
So
birthday to him.
been getting stuff ready for that. You know, he don't know we got him 2 cakes. So
Oh, thank you, Larry. Look at my
been,
buddy.
you know, we've been been making sure everything is right for his born day. So,
exactly. Happy birthday. I know y'all always gonna make it special for him here on out. For lost his mother last year, and this is his first birthday without his mom, right?
This year.
Yeah, this year is his first birthday. Oh yeah, it was this year, right?
Yeah, he lost her this year. So we gotta definitely, you know, we've been doing that right now. Is one of those times, you know.
Right,
so.
Right. Well, send our love, and y'all already know, you know, from a family to another family. We love y'all, and you know, we just want to wish y'all the best during this season.
Appreciate it.
Yes, everybody in the chat, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how we started the show, straight got into it, because you see Jerry B is working, and like, this is my warrior. She can't really do all of these interviews, but I'm like, it's your time. I know next week is gonna be off limits, so I try to get her in here today, you know what I'm saying? And she came through for me, and now y'all see her at work doing her thing. We still behind the scene, y'all. You know, look at her getting to work.
She is getting
man.
She clowning on that makeup, pun intended.
Clowning on that
for real, all puns intended, right? No, she not playing no games and wasting no time. I'm seeing all of the spooky stuff coming out this season, and y'all already know we got a bunch of pictures next week for all the costumes that you guys have worn throughout the years, or if it's the costume you have on that night, send me your pictures so that we can put them up for our Halloween special. And it's a special episode because my producers here have worked on some great haunted music for you guys. So next week you guys will hear all of those new tracks. And then, of course, Smoke will be in his costume as well. He will be in his little skeleton. I wish I could be matching him, Jerry B. You know what I'm saying? If I was there, I would have got my face done again, because I had my face done. I had to get my warrior paint done by my homegirl. So in case y'all probably seen that picture on my IG, you know, I'll get goons to find it before the night's over. You know what I'm saying? I had my warrior, you know, face paint all the way down my arm, and you know, this fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? What warriors do.
I got a little mask too. I got a little special mask that I'm gonna pull out.
Okay, let's get it.
Oh yeah, and Speaklo, I actually have a couple of tracks that I think might fit your style, man. I think I'm gonna send them on over and let you have a go at them.
Okay,
send them. Send them.
Got
What's up to my warrior, Larry? Like I said, H-Town is in the building. LJ, appreciate you. You know, he's actually, you know, one of my warriors from my Facebook, And I did just check my message. I was glad I checked my message, because he's in the ER working, but he says, during his shifts, he listens to the Lovely Radio Show, right? So I said, well, let me know when you're in the chat so I can give you a shout out, because much love for my warriors like Jerry B is at work and they tuning in to the Lovely Radio Show, doing what they got to do at the same time. And it makes me happy to see my warriors busy, making money, doing what they got to do, and also supporting their loved ones, So if you new here, thank you for coming. You are welcome to come here every Thursday night, and you are welcome to follow us so that you can keep up with all of the updates on music, our shows, and different things that we do every week here. So I introduce you to my producers, J-Pad, Speak Low, and now, y'all see Jerry B over there at work. You know what I mean? Doing what she do. And she's not playing no games, So if y'all are in here, make sure you like the show, follow this page, She says support is real. And you already know, Nikki, from one Pisces to another. And appreciate you for all that you do for the Lovely Radio Show, for Warrior Wednesday, for just me and you, sis. I appreciate all of your support through all of our endeavors over here. And we support all of our warriors every day. Like, if y'all don't see it, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Look at that.
Pisces.
Go ahead, Jerry V. She not playing no games. I know you can hear us, but she can't talk to us right now. She ain't supposed to have us back here. But we exclusive. We get exclusive sometimes around here. We get the information that y'all, yes, we get the information y'all sometimes don't get unless you hear it from us first. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You said that any one of our family members did makeup like that, like scary shit. So I think I was like 7 at the time, and we was living in the project, and we got a knock at the door, and it was this person with this like dress on, like dress just like what is it, The Conjuring, the witch on there. What's the witch, the one with the witch with the all black on
what,
on the horror film, what I'm talking about?
Elvira?
No,
Wiki?
Where the boy was asleep. The boy was asleep. He was asleep, but he was in another world. He was in a what's that?
Y'all
movie?
know I wouldn't know. Look, I don't know. So I just started
watching. It was a witch with a nose with a wart on it, and it was crazy. Come to find out, that was my dad.
What?
And he's a mortician, so he's
yes.
He
yes. Look, we did the video, Dirty Mac at yeah, we was there, pretty much in front of the casket. You know what I'm saying? Just say it like that.
But yeah,
this nigga talking about, huh?
Yeah, he had this
for real.
Yeah, straight up.
Just say,
Insidious.
There you go. Thank you, KY. Thanks, KY. I knew somebody in the day.
I've heard of it, I just never saw it.
This was before Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he one of those. He can make you look like you have something that's been shot off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen bodies that he done to where it's like they just look sleep.
Right.
So he's the best. He's one of the best morticians in Las Vegas.
Period.
If there's anybody like in my family that does anything like, I wouldn't know. I know some artists. I know people that paint very well, like Ross Meisha and a couple other people that I know that are very, very dope artists. Even Santoro is a dope artist. I just realized that. It's like I'm finding out more about this cat by the week. He's an artist, he's a drummer, he does all this other crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't know anybody personally, but that is dope. Speak Low.
Yeah, I seen somebody who got shot in the head, and he like big hole right here. He didn't packed some stuff in there, painted it, smoothed it out. I was like, man, this dude right here is he the man.
Yeah, he on that, that real shit, man.
Yeah,
it's real life, but it's something that needs to be done in life,
right.
Because everybody gonna pass through that realm anyway,
Yeah.
So this season is for those spooky people and also the creators and creatives that take this season to heart, and really, like Jerry B, been doing this for 20 something years, and putting their heart and soul into it, because you got to show up for stuff like this. You can't miss it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you could just put off. So if you are serious about it and you somewhere in the Los Angeles area, and like I said, you want to get your face painted or you have a party, book my homegirl. You're going to love that. Everybody going to love that. So make sure y'all show love to the show, like the show. She already told y'all, Jerry Face Invader, that's the page. So make sure y'all go follow that, go like that page right now. Y'all see, the numbers got to go up. So, we got to support one another. And that's just life, and life and death. You know what I mean? This is our spooky month. So y'all already know how it go. Lovely Radio Show been on point. We've been here, ever since 2019. We got, rebooted over here. And so we've been putting in work, but we haven't had a Halloween special. So now this whole month, we're dedicating our month to our warriors, our people. Goon's been over there cutting up, making the skeleton be the DJ over there. So yeah, y'all gotta follow, because sometimes you just miss it. If you ain't there, you just missed it. You just missed it. So what else y'all been up to? I know it's a lot of music and a lot of good stuff going on, but just in regular everyday life, what y'all been up to? Y'all good? What's up, this most?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely been good. Just kicking it. Been hanging out with mom a little bit this week. We've been we've been going back in the files and watching old movies. Like we ain't really watched. Like I think we watched a movie that I thought that was really, really a dope movie that kind of got overlooked in certain ways. Was Legend of Bagger Vance. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, but The Legend of Bagger Vance is a great story. It's actually based off of a spiritual story. You know what I'm saying? And Will Smith's character plays this spirit that encourages this golfer to have a great tournament. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great little thing to see. You know what I'm saying? And she loved it. And mom's is 86, but she's still sharp as a thumbtack. She digs in and watches. And today we saw Mel Gibson in I don't know if y'all remember Ransom. But Ransom was a good movie as well. I don't know if you guys remember Ransom, but that was a really good one. And so just been kicking it, spending some time with her. But mostly I've been just moving around the area, just staying busy, still hitting the gym all the time, still doing what I do. Got my hair redone. You know what I'm saying? Just life stuff. You know what I mean? Like life stuff. Just that's all.
KY's on the track, boy. That's a fact, boy. What it do?
What's the dealio? What's happening, fam?
We've been getting some good feedback on that TNT. Shout out to Blue Cheese, man. Blue Cheese for the win. He was going in on the fucking mix yesterday. Legend of Bagger Vance. Yes, thank you, Larry. I appreciate you. And yes, I'm glad you're at home chilling for the moment. Jerry B, you back? What's up? You back?
Huh?
You back with us for a second?
Yeah, the line is gone, so I can talk now. Yep.
See, getting work. Yep. Yes.
You walk around a little bit.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We know you work fast.
Hello, Preston. My friend Haley. This is the OG right here. I don't know. She's in Vegas, or she would have been here. He said, "Why aren't you here?"
Whoa. I'm scared. Shit.
Yeah, I tried to give your sister some tickets, but she didn't respond, so I had to give them to my other friend. Let me go show
Okay.
you the other captain that I do every night.
Okay. We
Hello,
got
sir.
the Queen Mary,
Saying
y'all.
hi to my friend. You go back over
Yep.
here. Lyndon,
What up, Randy Watts? Randy Watts.
say hello to my friends.
Ooh,
What
hello.
up, y'all?
Hello, what up?
Yeah.
You having a good time?
They fine. What's up? No.
If you having a good time, yeah, they fine.
Hey, we live.
Hey,
Now the Jerry got me looking right though.
You
hey.
talking about, hey, they fine? I say, yeah, they all fine.
Yeah, I guess.
My
Say that.
friend Linda,
Hello, Linda.
she's one of the managers here.
Right.
Now I don't have anything to do because all the monsters are there, so I can chill.
Good. Smoke must want to tell you hi or something because here licking my damn finger.
No, where's
Oh,
your costume?
hey, I don't have
A little crazy. You and my cat gotta get some gold chains and dress in all black and take some death row pictures together.
it. Where you going? His
Yeah, my cat already has her costume, and you know she wears her gold chain like every day.
yeah, Smoke don't got on his gold chain, but here go his costume right here. He got it on good.
Oh
This
my
is
god,
his costume, his auntie Keller.
that is too cute.
He does have a costume already. He's a costume already because he tried to chase some man that was jogging down the street the other day while I was doing my photo shoot. Goons let him off the leash, so he's sitting on the grass being a good boy for 1 second. And I look and I'm looking in the street like, uh-oh, somebody running. And I tell Smoke, no, don't go. He was like, fuck it, I'm about to go. He tried to take off. Look, Goon stood in front of him.
Security.
Goon tried to get him. That nigga juked her like he was playing football. She was like, nigga,
That's your personal security.
I know. He was like, they running over. They can't be jogging. I'm like, nigga, mind your business. Don't nobody even supposed to know I'm over here taking pictures. You are bringing attention to us. People running and stuff. Like, so yeah, you already know how it go. Smoke
I
said,
wish
hey,
y'all were out here.
huh?
I said I wish y'all were out here.
Man, look, we don't know about all of us being somewhere like that. We don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
I
all
told my homeboy D'Angelo I was gonna be on your show. He said, "Toy, you know Toy? Everybody know Toy."
uh, this I like the background speak low. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, shit, he done changed this background. Look at that.
Oh damn! My God, who
Goose,
is
you gonna have,
that?
is that you?
Yeah, I did that. I did that 1 year.
That's good.
This I'm gonna post. I'm gonna put the picture up where it's just me on there by makeup. I did it 1 year.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
look crazy.
Yeah, you
Right
look
on.
crazy. I love it. I love it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I have to go in the dark and hide for people.
Okay. Well, chill with us. You know what I'm saying? If you want to chime in, please do. You already know we just here chilling on this Thursday night doing what we normally do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I'm glad you're here. And yeah, so K-Wise, like I said, I need an update from you. What's going on? I know session Saturday coming up.
Yeah, Session Saturday is this Saturday. All the DJs and producers about to go crazy. I got a couple special guests coming out. I'm gonna say it on this show. I'm having my boy Light from Pac Div come out. You know, he Grammy nominated producer. He about to play his Kendrick songs he produced and all his other stuff with Pac Div and everything. So he'll be out and represent. You know, he from out here. He from the town, even though they claim LA, but really from 661 AV.
AV. Antelope Valley, if y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Cali got a lot of, you know, hills and dips in different places. It's really just one big place, you know, but
right.
You down the street, you might be in Victorville. You're down the street, you might be in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Just never know.
Right.
No, it's just it goes down like that, and everybody has functions. So if y'all are in that area this weekend, that is something you should go check out. Session Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it's about to be crazy because we're gonna have the cars out. It's gonna be up.
Ooh, y'all gonna be banging that new hard work out there.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
work, that TNT, all that's getting played.
There you go. Look at DeMario.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That's hard though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. It's the Haunted Lovely Radio Show saga. And y'all already know it continues every week. Every week we gonna do this until October is done with. And I want to make sure y'all know that y'all can send in some pictures. Okay, much love, Nikki. I appreciate you. Send in y'all pictures if y'all dressing up for Halloween this year. I would love to see your costumes and promote what y'all looking like out there, being safe. TNT going up. Appreciate everybody who's been streaming. Tell me, Twin, who was playing the song earlier? If you can, just put that in the chat. I want to shout them out and tell them thank you. Everybody that was in the comments. Even, you know what I'm saying, people trying to produce you, you know what I'm saying? Your producers is right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Your producers is right here, though. You know what I mean? This is what we actually do over here. But, you know, right. So I ain't worried about you. Say, I got everybody playing it. You should say, I got everybody playing it on their show over there. That's what I'm talking about. Shorty V Show on Podbean. Okay. Thank you, Shorty V. Appreciate you playing at TNT. This is the producer right here, K-Wise. Thank you for showing us love. And like I said, yesterday we were sitting here watching Blue Cheese on, and we was like, damn, the song came on, so I missed it. I missed the beginning how he played it, because he was like, Miss Toys, shit, let me start recording. He started it over. I was like, perfect. I was like, he started it over. I was like, okay, boom. I caught that part. Then I said, let me put some in the story too, because, you know, we don't be over there all the time. But if I catch the song in the mix, trust and believe I'm about to, you know, record it some kind of way. Just like y'all. If y'all see y'all song being played on a Lovely Radio Show, all we need y'all to do, get your phone and film it, screen record it, and post it. That's how you show love to the show, you know, and then you tap somebody else or send a text and say, hey, my people on live right now, you need to check the show out so that y'all can see what's going on. So it'll be featured on Breaking the Silence November 6th. Thank you. TNT going up, so make sure y'all check that out. And Nikki is going into the studio November 2nd too, because we got a song as well. Hey. So y'all stay tuned. We not playing. The podcasters is on. You know what I'm saying? I got podcasters turning into rappers and singers, messing with the warrior over here. This is what we do. In case y'all didn't know, this is not my first time, you know, breaking in artists and doing work with them. You know, I broke in 2 Hispanic artists for that Latin Music Zone project I was working on with Payback. And shout out to Ray. Ray always invests in things. So he had this Latin Music Zone TV show that he was working on, and the girls needed a theme song. So I wrote the whole theme song, wrote the singing part, wrote the rap part, wrote my part, and just did our thing. So he said, man, yeah, he did. She said, I was twerking my ass off. Man, I'm telling you, it was going up. TNT is fire. Thank you, Reckless Means. Period. Better place to Miss Toy. Gotta handle it. No talk. I don't play that shit. So what a hash broke in. I'ma stay that bitch. Yes, I am in the studio November featuring a song I wrote. I am excited. Thank you so much. Now, thank you guys for, keeping me like motivated and inspired. That helps a lot. I mean, y'all might think I just got it automatic, but it take y'all energy. Just like Speak was saying, when we at the shows, the energy that y'all bring is the energy that we feel. So if you giving us high energy, we got to give it right back. If it's low energy in the club, guess what I do? Y'all give me low energy in the club. Everybody getting cussed out while I'm rapping. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, you motherfuckers ain't making no. What the fuck?
And she throwing microphones.
True. Especially when they disrespecting me in the club. So if you book me, please let everybody know it's the warrior coming through. You know what I'm saying? I might look all dainty. I know y'all used to treating bitches like thoughts and shit. I don't go for none of that. None of it. So when you book me, like, we gonna have a contract. Like, if somebody is wilding out and you ain't got your DJ together, somebody getting cussed out. If it's my turn, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's my turn, and y'all playing me to the left. To the left, to the left. Hey, go ahead.
Then you own it. You put that in the closet. That's my stuff.
Hey.
If I bought it.
Don't touch.
You keep talking that messed up time, but could you walk and talk at the same time?
Why you?
That's the Jamaican version.
That
That's the jerk version.
That is the version. That is the best version. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit is funny. Do the left, not even to the left. It's do the left, to the left. Yes. Much love. Y'all already know. Damn over here. She said, "You better sing, Goons. You better sing, Goons." That's my back up. She be on cue. I said to the left. She just went in, did she? All I do is I get her started and then I'll be like, now stop, because she won't stop. Okay. So if she chime back in, it's because I just got her started. So forgive me, y'all, if I get her started. But y'all usually enjoy when Goons chime in the show. You know what I'm saying? Without no problem. Get off of this for you have it all dusty. Come on now. You always messing up your clothes. It's the clothes season for Smoke. So y'all know his auntie sent him his gift, his Halloween costume. What up, Platinum? Halloween costume. And now he got some other stuff to choose from. He had on his killer shirt the other day when he was acting like a fool. So I shouldn't, this the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Look at Platinum. Smoke jumped down. He don't like not getting all the attention, I think.
He's trying to get all the way on the desk. Boy, you can't get
Wait
up
a
here.
minute, where you going? Yeah, he at the show, in the show, everything. What up, Platinum? Platinum on the track, boy. That's a fact, boy. Did you name that other Muppet back there? That other puppet?
Yeah, what's the name? What's the name?
I forgot. See, I gotta ask my son.
I mean, because we was trying to find out the last time, because it's three of them. It's three of them niggas up there now. No,
right.
I was like, wait a minute.
Is he still sitting in the middle?
Oh yeah, Lucy.
This nigga. Oh Lord, Senor. Oh, he up there macking.
Man.
Look who at the bottom mad though. Michael Myers.
Oh,
yeah,
that's me.
Michael Myers down there dirty macking.
I am, yes.
He is heated right now.
He look mad. Like, okay, well, why am I on the bottom? Like, why am I?
He finna climb up there and stab them. He better. They
know.
better have their shanks. They better have their shanks too.
No, I gotta make him a new knife.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
make him a prison knife. Get the toothbrush. Scrape it on the concrete.
Man.
Look at him.
It's dull.
And you know what? He look a little bit happier. I ain't gonna lie. He got two holes. He happy.
Man,
I can see his smile from here. I'm like, why do I see your smile?
And it look like Purple Rain album is right next to it.
You were singing to him. I never meant to call you.
You over there serenading them with the Spanish Purple Rain version.
You guys have some pictures, like thanks, Speak Low. He had sent me the pictures. Let me email them to Goons. And I'll check my other messages because I know y'all be talking to me instead of talking to me in the live over here where I can see what's going on. We gonna keep it going though. So yes, keep it going. Y'all just already know how this go. Every week we hear Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, bringing the love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, great content, and of course, y'all already understand that we do this, right? So y'all, we're gonna get into the music.
Hold on for a second, Toy. I forgot one more thing. We gotta say happy birthday to Hard Work LA, because you know his birthday.
I knew it. It was something we forgot to do. Hard work. Happy birthday.
Okay.
I sent them this little greetings and stuff, but we do have to say it on the show. Happy birthday, love.
More.
Thank you, Larry, for the pictures. I will definitely be sending them to Goon, so next week we can post those up. Hopefully you can chime in next week on Halloween. Say, oh shit, happy birthday for real. You just said, ooh, and I'm like, hard work. I wasn't even thinking about it. But yes, thank you, K-Wise. Thank you so much, because you brought a hell of an artist. He works hard. His name is Hard Work. You know what I'm saying? And he always show up for the lovely radio show. So we don't got nothing but love for Hard Work LA. Make sure y'all go stream that banger, because KY's on the track, boy. I'm telling you, man. And the titles, man. Ooh, that's killing them. Ooh, kill them. Hey, he said, ooh. Oh yeah, World Star Black. What's up, Warrior? Thank you for stopping through as usual. All my loved ones be coming through. Said, that's a fact, boy. I can see you doing it right now, twin. That's a fact, boy. Not, she was catching my live, and anybody that caught my live the other night, I was playing some exclusive. You know what I'm saying? I got exclusive on them a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? And played some of that Mike City stuff that we got turned in. And I also played one of the joints from Me and Speak Untitled album right now. You know what I mean? One of them songs called Blinders. I got to put my blinders on when I'm doing my work, because sometimes, you get distracted from stuff and then you're not motivated. So I got to put my blinders on. I got to pull my blinders down. Don't let them see everything. That means can't let them see you coming. They might know a little bit, but don't tell them everything.
The element of surprise.
Yeah.
Yes, and we was over there jamming. So if y'all want to go over there and follow Miss Toy That Real on IG, make sure you go and like everything, because you're late and you haven't been over there. Like and comment on there. Don't go on my DM talking to me. Talk to me under the post. I'll be going back and forth. I'm like, I'm posting something and I'm going in the DM talking to the side. I'm like, what is going on, y'all? I do not want to talk in this DM. Go talk under where it make me money at. You know what I mean? That's all I'm telling you. It make me money when you're talking under the comments. I mean, the engagement alone.
They hide. That you don't have to hide the conversation.
People know you know me. Damn. Let them be nosy sometimes. They don't know what's going on. But you can talk to me.
And you got to bring up too, because Speak Love was on IG playing that banger, trying to hide them beats for the
late night lives.
I was so this would inspire that, speaking on inspiration, right?
Yes.
So that Stephen A interview I seen briefly with Dre and Snoop.
Yeah,
talking about producers mimicking, copying their style.
Talk about it.
Right.
So it kind of it influenced me to start a new sound, since people are so-called stealing their sound, right?
Right.
And
hold on, Speak. I'm gonna let you finish. It's a lot of motherfuckers be telling us what to do when they motherfucking ass went out there and stole songs, stole styles. I mean, this new whole auntie whole style is Bootsy Collins.
But my thing is like, I don't know Dre personally, but I heard that he's more of an ear than a producer, you know, an engineer, EQ and woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who produced, you know, who come under that umbrella. So it's not just one person that came up with that style. You know what I'm saying? And that style is what Bootsy Collins, that style is Roger and Zach.
George
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Slick Rick.
yeah, so it
a lot of them niggas
kind
up
of
in here.
influenced me to make a whole different new West Coast sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they saying people taking drum loops and just putting all kind of loops in the beat and not making it them their selves. And I'm like, I'm not that type of producer. So it influenced me.
Absolutely.
You know, they put fire under my ass.
Oh,
Extra pause.
Them niggas, you feel me?
Right.
Got the nerve. They got the nerve.
They put fire under my feet.
pause.
You can't pause that one.
Maybe not.
No, I just had to say that.
That's what I came up with. Y'all gonna if y'all stick on tonight, y'all gonna hear it.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
It's amazing. It's
Go ahead,
amazing. Yeah. I was about to say it's amazing what people assume. You know what I'm saying? And they're assuming that people are, you know, copying off of their style and this, that, and the third. And this world is too fucking big for you to sit there and think that people are just mimicking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not going down like that. Not everywhere. Maybe some folks are. You know what I'm saying? But even y'all, even those guys have producer teams. You know, we know that. You know, I can speak personally from that. Mailman, Sam Snead, they're from
Focus,
they're from. Yeah, that's the point I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? They're getting sounds from, you know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, they're just the father of all West Coast styles. No, you're not.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You are not. You are not. And just like Speak Low said, evolution is key. Evolution is key, and who knows what's going to help us to create new sounds and new waves. And
just imagine all of us in one room together. That's what they had. They had all of them in one room together at all times.
Exactly.
And there's no nobody. There's no B block. There's no writer's block because of the energy in the room.
Yep, that know it's something successful about to happen. Yeah.
And I was just telling my wife the other night. I said, I'm the only one who can motivate myself to come down and fuck with my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have the people that I used to have around me to motivate me to do to do shit that I do.
Right.
So I had to make my own style and not listen to everybody else shit and make my own sound.
Right.
Okay, let me freestyle my rant right now because it's a lot of things that was in that interview that I want to say. Let me start with when a motherfucker say that you got 9 producers on the album. Fuck you, nigga. We working with who we want to work with. I'm one of the artists that I can say I separated all of the albums and working with my producers and did solo projects with them. So that's a lie. You can't say West Coast artists. I'm a known artist. I don't give a fuck who y'all talking about. I put out artists on my label as well. So these albums that I'm doing with the producers, whether it be we all on the compilation or we do them separate, this is the way we make money. Fuck you. If you're sitting on your throne and acting like people are hating on you when you got everything written out for you that you needed, everything was laid out for you. You even got the connections that you needed. Where is somebody hating? This is just common sense. My mouth is reckless anyway. You know what I'm saying? But when I see the people that's on pedestals looking down on us like we didn't bring this culture where it is too. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same fucking level. I'm not finna play with y'all when y'all sit up there when, you know, the diddler is on down in jail for all kind of crimes, and y'all are sitting here talking about we hating. Do y'all know y'all was at exclusive parties where people was like, oh, you here? We about to work with you. Here go a budget, this and that. We wasn't involved in none of that stuff. So whatever we're doing is out of our own creativity, our own pockets, our own motivation, and the people we have around us is the same as what you have. I have these great producers around me, surrounding me, so that I can make great music. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with us coming with some of the old classic songs that are on vinyl, putting them on our records? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? We're only doing the things that we feel good about, just like you guys did. When y'all went and got whatever that song is that we heard on the radio, we heard original songs, and y'all did line for line, bar for bar for some of those songs. Ain't No Fun. One of those songs, I heard the original song, and this is one of y'all breakthrough songs. So you cannot say that y'all did not copy word for word songs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did. We didn't know at the time because we wasn't paying attention. We was happy that y'all came out, just like y'all should be happy that other producers don't need y'all and we're doing our own thing. But y'all hate that because y'all want all the credit. And like I say, for the music industry as a whole, they only give it to one producer at a time on different codes. But these are great producers, y'all. Y'all not gonna undermine what we are here doing. Go ahead, speak.
I forgot to mention Superfly too, and Daz.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But you spoke if to fruition what he talking about as far as like having saying he missed one producer producing the whole album. That's what we doing right now.
Yeah.
Right? So
I got whole albums with J-Pad. I got whole albums with K-Wise. And these albums came out before your ass even said the shit. And one of your favorite guys, Mike City, I have several albums with him that he produced by himself. It's just me and him. I'm on the album right now that says Mike City featuring me right now. So these are people who admire you, respect you. And so for you not to give them credit when they over there bigging you up, like when I got people like Mike City bigging Dr. Dre up, I shut the fuck up because I'll be like, City. I say what I gotta say. He know, but he family. So if he love you, Dre, that means I don't got no quorum with that. But when you start talking out of pocket about the other producers and us as artists and record labels, I have a problem with that, especially with Auntie sitting next to you playing. Ruby learned the hard way the other day. She was sending me something, and all of y'all, please, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Don't DM me shit from Auntie Page. What's wrong with you? He don't need a view from me, and he not getting it. So don't fucking send shit. But when I tell you what it's about, then you understand. So me and Ruby had a funny conversation, and she was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't fuck with Auntie. Auntie don't fuck with the West Coast like that. But I know that y'all went over there and celebrated Auntie's birthday up in Inglewood, right? And my homegirl is in LBC where he can't even be. So, like, come on, y'all. Y'all be acting like y'all brand new sometimes. But over here, you're not going to act brand new. And I'm not going to allow y'all to let these people who've been having this silver spoon in the music business for a long time talk down to us and act like we're not doing some of these things that they saying. Like, we have albums with one producer. We also make up our own raps and our own stuff. Y'all, It's not our fault that Mike and Keys y'all got over there stole from Speak Low, and a motherfucking West Coast Stone try to steal from K-Wise, and ain't no telling who else done tried to steal from us over here we haven't found out about. You know what I mean? So don't act like we not working.
It's happened to all of us, trust me. But I think it at the end of the day, when I see shit like that, it's like sometimes these motherfuckers just want to hear themselves talk. It's not
from Mississippi.
It's not it's not like it really has, like tangible value. It's just they want to hear themselves talk. You know what I'm saying? They want to bring up something and say, "Oh, don't forget about how we did it." Nah, bro, you gotta chill.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that y'all was doing, and just like Auntie sealing that, that murder case. What you sealing shit for? You know what I'm saying? You been crazy all through your whole career. Ain't no sealing shit. It just make you look more guilty about what you sealing. So when we talking about this business, we also looking at your character as a person, as a man, as well as Dr. Dre, who has beat women, and this is not allegedly. And this is one of those things, they give you awards in this business when you fucked up like them. So I'm not letting fucked up people continue to tell you guys lies about the West Coast or the business altogether, because that's dumb for them to go up there and do that. Be happy that y'all already in y'all position and go up there and big up some people. Now we finna tell y'all what y'all should have did. Auntie should have got her motherfucking ass up there and talked about the fucking record label. We want to know about Death Row. We want to know about certain things. Y'all up there talking about fuckery. What producers are doing? You're not a producer. You're not producing a damn thing but bullshit, crip shit, all your damn career. So don't, please, whoever go play this shit for him, so what, Auntie? So motherfucking what? We're not playing with these games with y'all. Don't sit on y'all fucking throne of lies and act like the West Coast is not, it's just y'all. They made it look like that, but it's really not. It's really not. And I'm not gonna respect bullshit, and y'all know that they gave him. Listen, it's this game already showed you that a bunch of people lied to us. Okay, they didn't necessarily lie to me as I'm writing some of this stuff down from my own memory of what I've been going through this business. I look at things differently, and I always have. So I thought I was being stubborn, or you know what I'm saying, like out of pocket with some of the moves I was making. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that I was able to sit back and not just make abrupt decisions about this business just because we admire somebody or we look at them as where we want to be. I've never wanted to be any of those people. So I can't say that Bake, what up with it? Hey, more power to my warriors. Y'all already know that being Auntie, hey, that being Auntie. That's gonna stay Auntie. It's gonna stay Auntie. You know what I'm saying? So don't send me nothing with that. Even my sisters, y'all. You see, I don't even laugh off the shit. When I see it say that motherfucker from that page, I'll be like, what the fuck? I'm about to block your ass in a minute. When I call a motherfucker something disrespectful, that means I don't fuck with them. Don't play with me like that. So yeah, that topic right there rubbed me the wrong way. So I had to make sure I said everything I need to say as an artist, as the label, and a radio station. You know what I'm saying? We try to incorporate everything that we learn in this business. And if we can't learn from y'all as the elders, then fuck y'all. We'll learn from the young people. We'll learn from whoever we're around right now, because y'all definitely are not family oriented when it comes to outside people. When it comes to the whole West Coast, y'all want us to love the whole thing, but then y'all don't want to show love to the people that's out here working hard and working harder than y'all. So off Auntie's motherfucking head wrap looking ass, bonnet brain looking ass nigga. Okay, we gonna go back into the real shit. You know what I'm saying? We on Facebook right now. We on YouTube. We on Lovely Radio Show. Make sure y'all subscribe to Official Miss Toy on YouTube and show some love by Facebook, because y'all already know I did a lot. I did a lot. If y'all was here when my homegirl Jerry Face Invader was here, make sure y'all go follow her page. Show some love, because you know when people are in their element and it's their season, we should celebrate them. And outside of that, we're not celebrating people that don't really do shit. I'm tired of that. How y'all feel about that? Not the bonnet brain. Y'all know it get reckless over here. So if y'all sticking around, I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this Abercrombie, the CEO, Mike Jeffries. Y'all know about that? Because I seen he was arrested for trafficking. Ain't no telling what else.
It was like 15 people that came forward that you know that said that this guy was involved in this debacle that's been a recurring theme in this day and age, and he's just the next on the list to obviously get his face pasted on the sex trafficking wall. And oh, good look, Randy. You know what I'm saying, on my jacket. But no, he's a guy that's been a CEO of that company from early. He's a former. Just so we know, to be clear, he's former. He's a former CEO. And he is openly, if I'm not mistaken, he is an openly gay man, and he was doing something, and this was involving men. This wasn't involving anything else but men, based off of what I read. But yeah, just another guy to paste on the wall, and it's all coming down the pipeline this year.
I heard he's not getting the same energy as Diddy. I heard he got to
I know I chuckled because I was like, pipeline. Oh yeah.
yeah, I heard that he got to bond out.
Exactly.
10 million bonds.
10 million.
Sure.
And
did.
Diddy offered 50 million.
And they said, no, sir, you're not going anywhere.
So, you know, he has a complexion for the protection.
Yes. And he also is haunting looking at him right now because he's looking like a dead person. Go ahead, speak.
That's all I heard. You know, he's
You look like a drunk Gary.
He looked like a dude from Dumb and Dumber.
He do look like Gary Bussey. He do look like him.
You look like Dead Man Walking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
George.
Gary Bussey nutty like that for real too. That's the crazy thing about him.
Yeah, he got bond. He sure did.
And he did. He bonded for like 10 million. He bonded out.
Sure did.
So is he not a flight risk?
That's
They know where he gonna go because if he got tunnels in his house too, they know that's where he gonna be. Shit. Anybody else that got tunnels, they looking at your ass because you black. You can't have tunnels and you can't do what them white people do. Them white people.
That's right. That's right. The law definitely never was fair or even. So we can't be surprised if he did post bail.
And not surprised. I knew that they would say that because I mean, some of these names they're covering up right now because they're paying to stay out of it. You know, and so when you got a list of people and then they not telling us who is who, you know, right now, because you know the public want to know. We want to know those records should be public so we can see who else not to work with and who else to avoid and who else to be, you know, aware of in this business when you're trying to refer artists, because this is another thing. We can't refer artists to some of the producers because we don't know how y'all gonna act. Everybody ain't you. Everybody can't go in and be like, I can handle myself. I'm cool. I can come in here with my squad, do my work, and get on. Some artists feel like they need to participate in fuckery to get on. And I'm sorry to say, you do not have to participate in fuckery if you the talent. They need you. Diddy needed the artist. That way he can have blackmail and go and get money off of y'all, because the value is that I gathered all of these talented people that will do exactly what I need them to do now. So y'all been under so much blackmail that y'all don't even understand. Y'all didn't even get to enjoy y'all talent. Now everybody think y'all complaining when really y'all have a right to say what's been going on and why we didn't get a full project from this person, or why this person was just signed to Diddy and they never came, you know, they never was released. Why would you be signed to the most popular producer in the world and your music never come out? Can y'all answer that?
It was well documented. Yeah, one of the artists, the female artists that he had on Bad Boy, she stayed dormant on his label for like a decade before he even brought her out. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
it was a greasy situation. Pause.
It's a greasy situation, period. You know, because everybody's trying to do something that, you know, never been done before. But if you're doing something that's been done to us in the past, like, you know, they trafficking. You know, that's what they did with black people. They trafficked people. They moved you from one place to the next place and made you work for less than what you are worth. Okay. So everybody out here playing funny games, thinking they with the people, they walking in the VIP, everybody head all up, but y'all on a leash. Y'all get in line. Y'all the ones gotta get in line like y'all in the circus.
The chain choker. Pause.
They messed up and they had to tell Diddy to get him one more chance.
Hey.
I like that one. Speak. Yeah. Then he was like, "No, take that. Rude ass nigga. Like, damn, let me give it to you. I ain't got the
Right.
shit.
Take that to the car. Take that and take that in the house and take that pause.
And take that pill so I can see if you're right. You know,
Take that pill, Cosby.
That pill
Cosby.
Cosby.
God damn it, y'all. They got the people back here, you know, little girls at the damn, you know, award show. Why was Ashton Kutcher and Diddy around the little girl? She's looking scared. She's at an award show.
Oh,
This
man.
is one of the people who has accused them of the art, maybe. So I'm just saying it's too many of these young kids that was groomed in this business that we didn't get to enjoy their career, such as Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really get to enjoy as much as I like seeing diversity. It's been sad seeing Justin face for the last like 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? It's been sad when he was a happy kid when he came to, you know, the industry from Canada. So what happened?
He didn't sound convincing when he was singing, "Girl, you got that yummy, yummy." He didn't sound
They showed that video of Yummy. He's dancing on the table as if he's like they went back and deep dive video.
Mm-hmm.
He's dancing on the table like he's being served to the people. Like it's the food, like the food around and stuff, and how they said Diddy would eat food off the people and stuff. So yeah. If you look at all those videos, it's probably a lot of stuff that they put in our face.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. A bunch of subliminals.
Mm-hmm. And stuff be right in our face, and we have to look at it like this is supposed to be art, and we're supposed to be entertained, but later on find out shit, we co-conspirators are watching people, you know, be fucked up. We involved in this shit. Y'all done played songs and played videos over and over, watching the same thing and didn't come to no conclusion.
This is damn near like the human centipede.
Man, for real, me and Goons need to be compensated for having to watch y'all do this game dirty like this. And Smoke need to be compensated because his mama is stressed out. You know what I'm saying? That y'all did all of this stuff to these kids. I need a check. Need a check. He just got weird videos, weird ones. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of crazy stuff. You know, even a lot of the stuff that was in red looked like they was in hell. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff just looked creepy, especially if you're watching it now.
Yep. They're writing those treatments. They're writing these treatments, and they're putting all this in these treatments, and it's getting approved. So you know that there's definitely a method to the madness for sure. And they're trying to influence people with that, with the visual going along with the music. You know how it's all become almost like damn near you have to have a visual with this, you have to have a visual with that. You know what I mean? And sometimes what you're watching is actually carrying you further than the music actually is.
The things that's been happening with the Simpsons and everything that's been going on in the world is the same thing. You know what I mean? Either this happened before they did this in real life, or in real life they did this and then the Simpsons. I don't know which one happened first. I don't know, the chicken or the egg. I don't know. But what I do know is that they're too spot on every time with the outfits and, you know, the things that's been happening. Donald Trump standing on with the sign, and you know, before he was president, and a lot of different things that happened. What was we watching when we just heard that SNL when she was doing Kamala?
Oh yeah,
Saturday Night Live. So y'all see Saturday Night Live always doing some stuff too. But if you listen, especially to the cartoons, they telling more of the truth than real life, than the news. You can learn a lot from the cartoons, the animated version. I know I have. I'll be like, I know they didn't just, yeah. So when you reference movies like we do sometime on the Lovely Radio Show, we reference movies and we say a lot of stuff, you know, because those things happening in real life matter. So, oh, let's get into that. That's perfect timing. So, this story right here is a little bit disturbing. Disclaimer, and also preparing you guys because sometimes y'all gotta watch our kids or they gonna turn out a mess. Okay, so go ahead, put it up, goons. 14-year-old fell in love with an AI chatbot. He shot himself so they could die together. Sensitive content. Sorry, y'all, but we have to talk about this stuff because y'all have kids. I got nieces and nephews. They haven't determined what's real, what's reality, and what's not reality because the computer is their parents, their bosses, their guide, their controller. If you're not the parent and their phone is, and you spend quality time with them, just know that computer that's in their hand can be guiding them to all kind of places. And this is one tragic story that, you know, I hate to hear about. How do y'all feel about it? Because this is really crazy. Did y'all hear about this? Speak.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it. It's crazy, but I know a story like this.
Share. Come on.
So I want to say like 3 years ago is this sane yike dude that I know, but I know his buddy well, you know, man, his buddy do music or whatever. So, you know, I asked about him and I was like, what happened to your partner? Woo, woo, woo. He's like, yeah, he fell in love with a fake person that, you know, fantasy person. He was dating the fantasy person and he just lost it one day. This is in California. He lost it one day and was looking for this fake person and was walking into people's houses who had their door open, looking for this girl. And he was walking into people's houses butt naked. But where did they send him? They sent him to a rehab place that that's a rich rehab place. So he has the same privileges as any one of us, but he just lives in this nice, expensive rehab place. But you know, I don't know how mind control, how these computers is getting this mind control, because it's definitely mind control because these kids is like this, and they mute. You know, they mute. They you know they don't talk back. They don't. You know, you give them a question and they have one answer and that's it. And it's something in these computers.
I was about to say things.
It's the dopamine in the computers.
Yeah, it's their buddy, like this their best friend, low key. You know what I'm saying? You know, notice how young folks be snapping when they lose their phone or when they lose something. It's so embezzled in their DNA that it's almost like it's taking over. Like you're tuning out your parents, even if they're trying to be good parents. But in this case, by the young boy, he had a gun. If I'm not mistaken, he killed himself with a gun, right? Is that what the story is?
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, he's 14. How did he get the gun? You know, that just goes to show, and not to discredit or disrespect, because I don't know them people, but you know, something obviously wasn't right at home for him to be isolating himself and surrounding his with a AI, fake person.
Yeah.
It's disturbing to say the least, but I'm pretty sure that it happens a lot more than it's even printed in the news. That's the unfortunate thing about it.
Y'all don't catch y'all kids young before y'all give them the cell phone. Y'all just give it to them. So it's a period in time when they're young that outside is probably the best place for them, and spending family time, so that when they do get on the internet and the computer, they realize what they have to lose. They realize they do have somebody else, which is controlling these bots and AI. People are controlling them, telling them your family don't love you. If you don't get your way one time, they can convince you that your family never loved you. The people that's taking care of you from day one, that's housing you, making sure you got clothes on your back, making sure you go to school so you can be a decent person to society. You get on these phones and you put all of your trust into whoever is talking to you, who's working and controlling you like you're a robot. And that's what you turn into. When you give your kids these cell phones too soon, they're not your fucking kids no more. They belong to that computer or whatever device or app that they're on constantly. If you never take it away from them and see how that works with them, they ain't gonna handle that good. Hey,
all day, all night.
Hey,
And
we have smart kids.
And if you think about it, that's kind of like how the Matrix was. When they got unplugged, they just dropped.
Yeah.
That was so timely that you said that. That's absolutely true.
Randy, watch that sound like a damn song. You know what I'm saying? Some lyrics, in love with the ghost in the shell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you meant by that. If you've never watched Ghost in the Shell, it's based off of things just like that.
Yeah. So y'all have to be careful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think until the child get at least 15, 14, 15. That's when you gift them stuff. A phone that works like that. Not to say they don't have a phone where y'all can communicate, right? There's phones like that. They could take that to school. They're not even supposed to be on the internet at school, but on a phone, but they do it. And if you coddle your kids and you act like they're your friends, when they get home, they gonna continue to act like they're your friends. I mean, if they doing something that get off the phone or go take out the trash or it's your turn to wash the dishes, they like, bitch, ain't nobody doing that up in here. They got their phone. They like, I'm my own grown person. I have a phone. I live somewhere that's paid for. It is always somebody on there to talk to. They feel like they never alone. Listen, we all grown now. When we got cell phones, we took that shit serious. We like, damn, we don't want nobody to reach us all the time. We was, trust me, we was not them kids that wanted no damn cell phone. That means my mama could tell me to come home at any time. Fuck that phone. You know what I mean? We was outside for real, y'all. We went to dances and parties and football games and homecomings, and we was outside.
Right, all the way outside.
We didn't have to take pictures to show the internet that we outside. Motherfuckers, we outside. Hella, they have them until I went to college. See, that's what I'm saying. If you Generation X, you know you was outside. And when you was grown, you got your cell phone, you put the people name in there who you wanted to call. You didn't even give your number out to everybody. And then when it was time to get on Facebook and IG, niggas like us was like, hold on now. I see y'all on there, but I ain't gonna put shit on there yet. I don't even know. But if you had never been cautious and taught about stranger danger, you know what I'm saying, in the street in real life, you know it's stranger danger on this computer. I get stranger danger all the time on the computer, and I'm grown.
Right. We grew up with beepers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it costs to call somebody back. a whole quarter, you know what I'm saying? Pull over, then that quarter didn't last that long.
We wasn't as poor.
I'm on my way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You was on your way. I'm on my way to your house.
I didn't even have a cell phone until my late 20s. Like it was like what KY's be showing us, that big Nextel phone. That was the first thing that I ever had. And before then, like Speak said, a beeper. And then you had to go to the payphone and call somebody. You know what I mean?
I had
You go to the payphone, call them.
my first phone was that Nokia, the little
Oh.
Nokia. But we didn't
I had
have,
a free phone. I had
we
all
didn't
that.
have, we didn't have. See, but we
Yep,
can't
that one right there.
Can we even call it a phone now? It's a computer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a computer.
And the crazy thing about that was my work phone. Okay, I worked at NBC. That was my first job at NBC when I worked at NBC in Erie. They gave us we all had one of those, but we also had a pager. We also had a pager.
Yeah, I had a pager. I had a phone.
Just like that.
Some of us was just blessed to be able to
Had to slide out. Yep. Yep.
When I went on the Up and Smoke, I already had a cell phone, but everybody had the two-way pager. So I got a two-way pager. You know what I'm saying? But I still kept my phone. So I had two phones at the time. But because while we was on the Up and Smoke or we was touring, we kept those devices for the celebrity friends. You know what I'm saying? For the important people. So when the two-way went out of style and they started really having a cell phone for real, it was like, I don't really need all these people in my phone. I'll meet new people. But I don't want everybody calling me. So now if you call me and I don't even recognize your number, you're going to have to leave a message. I'm not quick to answer the phone for people because what do y'all want?
Look, they don't even communicate no more. I seen the coldest get at I've ever seen. Somebody was they looked at the girl for a minute. They was making eye contact, and all I seen was his phone going to her, and she putting her number in there. I'm like, did they even how did that happen?
Leave a message. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, really everybody don't talk much. They do text or they are on some kind of device app speaking to you. So these kids, don't let them be quiet too long. Communicate with these kids. That's one thing you really have to do.
Yeah, the four basics is definitely lacking these days. That's read, write, spell, count, and it's lacking.
Reaction.
So goons. So what's going on? This thing says, "Yo, Ice Cube, how you not plowing Miss Toy?" This is a tweet. This is why the internet it doesn't make sense. This is why I don't talk to everybody. Why? How you not plowing that?
Who writes plow?
Well, yeah, what is this about? And then they think it's called not worried. I'm worried about you though. I'm worried about you. We just talking about that. You know what I mean? And people trying to put you in bed with somebody else. Because why? He a whole married man. So if I was fucking with him, y'all be like, that bitch is a house wrecker. You know what I'm saying? Like my song, House Wrecker. So y'all don't make sense to me because y'all don't even know how to talk to these people. And I'm not a fan of people just dragging my pussy all over the place. You know what I'm saying? the face that LeBron just made on this thing was perfect for that. Goes, you should have just put that up right now. You know, the face he makes after I say this. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but if y'all are still with us, we just got refreshed some kind of way, some weird way. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. All right. Said not dragging it. Just put me in all kinds of stuff, sis. You know what I'm saying? Put myself in it. Do y'all see this? Now, give me y'all live reaction to something. If your woman was put in a tweet like this.
My goodness. That's all I got to say. I ain't nothing. Jesus. Plowing. That's just absolutely, that's ridiculous.
Right. The fuck?
So he's a lawnmower?
He's obviously not worried, but you're right, Miss Toy. He should be worried about himself.
I am. I'm worried about him. Man, why? I love hip hop. Love 99. Man, why?
And he got nothing but aliens surrounding some type of pyramid, a table, or some shit.
Yeah. See what I'm saying about the
you're
internet,
already
y'all.
a weirdo.
The plowing is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Goons just showed me this right now. So this is my real reaction. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see this prior to the show. I don't be on X like that. Goons just seen it because, you know, just like a team during the show, we, you know, she's following all protocols to do, you know, look around and share the show. And, you know, my name gonna pop up. Wow, he meant that.
Yeah, Miss, you ain't never lied, bro.
Plow.
I hate you. I ain't gonna lie. I hate y'all.
Plowing.
There are people in this internet world that absolutely have no value. They bring no value to it whatsoever.
They don't. They don't. These are kids too, half the time.
Like how was that? How was that voice that said that?
What was the purpose?
Like,
you know, I don't even like retarded, but what was the reason?
How you're not plowing?
What? Why?
I told you, and can't even make a sentence correct.
You can't even ask the man, how come the man not helping put no money in my pocket?
He said, "How you not plowing? How are you not plowing? Come on, man, we got."
He said, "I'm plowing that all day."
You wished you was doing something like that. You worried about another nigga. Then I can't even understand why you worried about another nigga pain. You worried about another nigga pain.
It couldn't make sense if we tried to make it make sense.
We not gonna make it make sense. He said he not worried, but he should be, because these are things that make you look dumb. What the fuck? He sent sin on that. You feel me? He sent send. He said, "Let me put this up today and tag both of these motherfuckers." You know?
He absolutely.
Maybe he was talking about the noise Cube make.
That was good. This is what I'm saying about the whole shit. The whole game is just nasty and reckless. You know what I'm saying? It's reckless. They're totally out of control around here. You know what I mean? Don't put you all around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. You worried about a coochie catcher.
It was so slicing. They speak, man.
Confused over here, guys. Me too. Me too. Hella, I am confused, and I'm sick of everybody. I'm just sick of them. And then let me tell y'all this, because show this, because I think some of y'all thought that Q was able to slap my ass in this video. I ducked every time. I'm real quick. He never connected. Never Westside connected that ass. Never.
Sheesh.
Any thoughts on Q's new song? I ain't heard shit. All I heard is a couple of bars and it turned me off. I left. You feel me? I left the motherfucking building. That's it. We just want to keep getting this You Can Do It check. Tell them display that. That's it. Just keep going to the show and do that. I'm just saying.
Q song is all right. It should have been better though.
Okay.
Somebody need to help him out.
Now he need to go try that. That's why I told him he need to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't fuck with him. You know what I mean?
Somebody should have helped him, K.
I was disappointed because I was waiting on it because I know his album is coming, and you know, being a DJ, they sent me shit early, and I heard it. I was like, it's cool. It'll be great for like what he does, movies and all that, but just to sit there, he tried to make another Today Was a Good Day with that one, and it didn't work.
No, I don't think it worked. Some of the ABC, 1, 2, 3 lyrics that I heard, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So
he tried to go back to the Predator style.
Not ABC 1, 2, 3.
Predator.
Not Cat's at Hat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Corrupt said the whole alphabet's in the bars. I don't know how he got away with that.
He was drunk. They let him do whatever he wanted to do.
It was like A, B, C, D, PG. I'm like, what?
Oh
Yeah.
man, listen,
They the spellingest ass niggas I ever seen in my life.
yeah.
In my life, for real. In my life. I just
All my life I had to write.
You never know.
Write the power. Write the power.
Oh,
Yes, Randy. I know you would agree that the bars are very basic, and you know that's what y'all like from these cats, though. You know, y'all like the basics. You know, y'all only like the mumble rap from them other weirdos. You know, y'all don't care. That's why they
I
talk
was
about it.
surprised. I was surprised how basic Exhibit came with his new one.
I didn't hear that one.
What?
Yeah, man. He came basic, bro. I was like,
I must have gonna get that in my email. I missed that one.
Yeah,
I can't
did
believe
hear
it.
that.
What?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it either because I'm a Exhibit fan.
Same here.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm in a couple of DJ pools myself, and I get these leaks all the time, and I just stopped downloading them because I was like, yeah, you just listening to it. It has no sustenance. It has no life.
It might be old music too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't write new music and new songs. They probably try to tap in on a couple of lines that make you think that it's more current or relevant than it probably is. But they should be talking about themselves when it comes to production. You know,
These the cats that make you step up your bars, right?
we had to. We ain't had no choice. That's
When
why
you
we
get
got
on
our own
track with
fans.
a-
Without
with
them,
Exhibit, get on the track with Exhibit, you had to step up your bars, right?
Yeah.
Right?
we thought. So we thought, right?
Hmm.
But if the West Coast accepted because they're so used to you not putting out music, when you do, they just showing you love automatic, then
This-
you can't expect more than that.
This the same person that made Auntie look bad.
But you know
Yep.
what though? I think
In the
they do
song.
it because of their crowd is corny like that.
Yeah. And they want to be laid back too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the fans nowadays, they don't want to work too hard with the lyrics. And I understand that. That's why I don't really trip. But when it comes to like struggle lyrics, y'all got to say something, because y'all will say something to a new artist if they did this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, creativity.
So,
some of them was taking a huge nosedive.
okay, Goons, I think you should go find the lyrics to Ice Cube's song, and then that way we can read through it real quick, because this is really a teachable moment.
I should send you. I'm gonna send you the song.
Oh,
I don't want to see. I want the lyrics.
Okay.
I don't want to hear him rap.
See, but when Method Man start putting stuff out like that, his bars is like
yes,
incredible.
Yeah, like what we do.
But
like
some of his production be sucks.
Okay, y'all. Here go the lovely radio show lyrics. A couple of lyrics y'all gonna have to read. Y'all gonna have to read today. I'm about to lean back in my lowrider.
Uh-oh.
And see if we and see if we can catch a vibe. Because I might have to shift gears. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Y'all ready?
You gotta be like, dun dun dun. Where to let go? It's a struggle. It is happiness, nigga. Fuck no.
What?
But I slapping this in your mouth through.
Woo.
With a weaver hoe. You a deep throat. That's how he rap. That's how he raps on the song.
Okay, go ahead, K-Wise.
West Coast bitch. It's the dosage. I can't overdose on no hoe shit. I'm minister. This pimp shit. I've been a minister since an infant. I was Kendrick before Kendrick. Rock and roll Hall of Fame like Jimi Hendrix.
This nigga. That Kendrick before Kendrick is suspect too. Come on, you Ice Cube.
He's trying to connect a little bit, but still try. So you can vomit on that bullshit. Or you can choke on your own spit. Why? When your boys in the pulpit try to rob my church. Oh, I rob you first. I do the funeral and drive by your hearse. Well, I'ma hug your mama before I steal your purse. I'll hunt your bitch because I'm the curse. Check my verse in reverse. He's spazzing out. Go get the nurse. She passing out from the vast amount of ass to mouth. I'm cashing out, bitch.
I don't know. What
Hey,
is
that sound like a first writer. Sound like a first rapper rap.
And these is the legends that y'all loved.
He was trying to mix that Predator sound with Daz Effects a little bit.
Randy said this not it.
That's-
This not my writing. I don't rap.
It's not giving.
I didn't hear Dr. Effects at all.
It's not giving.
No, not they rap sound when he tried to imitate them a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Play school.
That's why I said the Predator on the Predator album. He
My first bar ass nigga. Okay.
Right.
Love the radio show.
Melted.
Is this ain't the same kid that had the Predator, the Chill at Will,
Right.
Man, come on now.
America's Most Wanted. This is not the same cube.
He had another song before this that came out. I don't think a lot of people heard it. That mug was fire. I don't know why he came with this. One of his sons must have wrote it, but like, read this, daddy. Rap my lyrics.
Man, I don't know. Somebody gave him some bars, and whoever was in the studio with him was in there. Yeah, man, yeah.
Hey, those sound like Too Short bars minus the voice.
So what the fuck the song about?
Right.
It's about his ego, and basically we talking about his ego. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be about his ego because he thinks that he can just do anything on the music and think that everybody gonna love it. That is having an ego.
Hey, Speed, you can't put Too Short in that. Too Short rap better than that.
His voice make it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His voice, he know how to be in them pockets, and his voice make it hard. Now, if anybody else take a Too Short rap, and if one of us took a Too Short rap and rapped it, we'll be trash.
We'd be trash. People are so accustomed. You're right. So people are so accustomed to hearing him like that.
Yeah, just like you were saying. You said Corrupt said the alphabet.
The alphabet.
The way he said it. The people were probably like, oh.
The core fans will like anything their favorite artist.
Mizzy, bigger positions how? Because when you saying you don't talk about them, sometimes you get your inspiration and your best bar. You will have your best metaphor from a motherfucker you respect it. You know what I'm saying? From rapping like that.
Right.
Because this game is so competitive. And you can't get up under nobody's wing. You're not signed to them. So you're not talking about them.
Right.
We're not signed to them. And just like, Dre and Auntie can go on a podcast and they talking to Stephen A. of all people about music. It's dumb. So when I look at that, that's like, why was they up there talking about that with them? And that's putting us down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to look up to anybody in this fucking business. I'm going to work with you, and I don't work for you. I work with you.
Right. You don't hear heavy metal artists going on a rant about other artists. They don't be like, oh, yeah, Van Halen, they, people was, stealing our style. And, like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's enough room for everybody to eat, right?
Yeah. Because aren't our legends coming back?
Everybody coming back.
Is talking about MC Light. You know what I'm saying? Her bars are simplistic as well, but she has a dope voice. And when we have people like MC Light coming to put bars down, that gives us room to go and do we don't have to go be like nobody else to rap. We can keep our style, right? Because they're listening to the lyrics now because Kendrick, not Ice Cube. Right now, they wasn't listening to the lyrics before Not Like Us. They only listening to sound bites for TikTok. So that whole song, Not Like Us, made them have to go learn all the lyrics and rap on with a song with a artist that's still out here thriving. While most of the Aubrey fans think that he's brand new and he only got his fame from, this beef with Aubrey, and it's not true. You know what I'm saying? If Ice Cube is right now saying I was Kendrick before Kendrick, nigga, you Ice Cube. What are you talking about? Y'all old age making y'all see now? You was Ice Cube before Kendrick, nigga.
Well, Toy, you don't want to see what his explanation was for that because they put him out there and they asked that question to him and he answered it.
Go ahead. Say what happened.
Like new songs, though. Just answer that question. I heard it.
And that's a good point because Ice Cube was Ice Cube before Kendrick. Kendrick is a whole different beast. Cube was a beast. Cube was a beast. He was a story. He was the reason why Kendrick does storyteller rapping, but Kendrick does it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
In advance.
So you gotta Ice Cube the OG, stay the OG. Don't be nursery.
Said it best. He said the old heads want to be little homies. Now they want to be little homies so bad. They was the little homies when we was coming up. I mean, even though we considered them, here and we just coming up, we the amateurs and we rising to the top. We've seen a lot of people block us because we were better than them. They were the little homies. You know what I'm saying? When I got a chance to hear some of the real rappers in this game, the real ones, the Razzcasses and my partners and shit, they gave me my props. They like, man, you doper than some of these niggas. And I know I am. I didn't need them to tell me that, but I love that coming from them,
Yeah,
I love
confirmation is always excellent. You know what I'm saying? Because you already knew it. Confirmation just stamps it,
Yeah. And we need to hear that from our peers too. You know what I'm saying? So no, we're not always bashing them. No, at the same time, I could talk shit about them. And I also can reference a song from them because I grew up listening to it because I was there. I'm still in this shit. I haven't left this music business because I wasn't accepted in certain circles. I create my own circles. I've been popular since popular was popular.
That part.
And the only reason why we get at people we respect and admire is because we want them to do better as OGs. Do better as OGs. Don't just settle for a nursery rhyme.
Don't settle for it because there is all kind of music for everything, guys. Now trust me. When I first started doing the songs for the movies, it was kind of difficult for me to transition from being lyrical and doing all of this fun stuff to where I never dumbed Miss Toy down. I just changed positions. Like, okay, I could be simple now. Simple is always better.
Miracle.
I could be simple on these songs for TV because guess what? They need a certain thing and they only gonna play a clip of it anyway. So I need a soundbite that's in that song that's gonna make them want to repeat that song in their film.
Exactly.
That's business. It's nothing wrong with doing business, but we're talking about albums or singles that y'all put out for the masses, for us, and it's from you. It's not for a movie. It's not for anything. You delivered us something, and it was about your ego. And I feel like sometimes you need to check your ego at the door before you do music.
One of the simplest rappers right now got a dope voice and that's just his style. G Perico. His voice is dope. Nigga, the voice, the image is dope. You know what I'm saying? But he came out like that. If you come out hard with bars, we're gonna respect that every rip.
Yeah, Larry June like that too.
Yeah, Larry June like that, and he believed the way he talked. you can tell he really putting his backhand down. You know what I'm saying? The way we know how the slang is.
Mm-hmm.
The ism.
The isms.
Yeah, we respect wordplay, delivery, creativity. Those are the things that we respect. That's what we came up on. So why not elevate and evolve yourself? You know, when you're regressing, it's not gonna resonate with us. It's not.
And it looked bad. It kind of looked bad on him because Common just came out with one, right? Came out with one, and he never his pen ain't never fell out of his hand, right?
Never did.
You know, now Ice Cube sound like he right now he sound like he writing with crayon, right?
He's still one of the greatest, though, man. He good.
Yeah,
He's still a go.
He got classes.
Listen, Linda, we got one of the hottest songs in hip hop that's gonna last forever. Okay, that's his one, and he got one with me. So we not, taking away from his greatness, but he took away from his greatness on his own pen. That's his own fault. That ain't our fault. Ain't nobody said he wasn't great. He just couldn't be great on that track. He wasn't great.
It's just like
we were all rooting for you.
It's just like the story from earlier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bringing up a great point. It sounds like these cats is bitter and they need to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, show us what you talking about. Show us what you talk about.
The people that they work with, let these youngsters come in and take over the game as far as money. So they getting paid more than those rappers. And they paved the way, right? So when you pay the way for something and you watching some other people less qualified and you get more money than you, you're gonna be upset a little bit. But if you still in the range to get your money and nobody can really take your position, it's no reason for you to be upset with nobody.
And some of them, a lot of them don't believe in opening doors. Let's keep it real.
That's why we got the Lovely Radio Show. Speak on it, speak low, because this is why y'all have a Lovely Radio Show. Because in my generation, I didn't have a bunch of people telling me what to do. They told me what not to do. And that wasn't good advice, because what not to do don't help me. If you telling me watch out for the white people, tell me why. Tell me why I should watch out for the white people.
Right. Say why. Exactly.
And that's the problem with the generation. I can say that's the problem with us with the Generation X, right? They didn't teach us how to get to the bag. They already had the bag, so they didn't want you to. I don't know if they felt like you was messing with their bag, but you not them. They always gonna be them, and you're gonna be you, right? But they didn't school you on how to get to the bag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now and they could have said it was ever changing. So it could be like this one year, but the next year it might be like this. Tell us why most times do they, shelf artists. Tell us when you get to the label who the fuck to talk to and who to send the hip hop to and who to send the R&B to, right? Exactly. No, they gatekeep that, and they was just acting like nobody came with good music. It was a gang of music sitting on those people's desks.
And that's why they so mad and bitter right now. Because they gatekeeped it, and then the new artist figured out a way to get to the bag, and they was telling everybody how to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want nobody. Now they want to start trying to sign people or trying to go look for people. It's too late, right? $1 short, a minute late, right?
Same stuff, because what happened when the story of the NWA came? By that time, Cube's son was old enough to go get a check for the house to go play his daddy in the movie. Not too many people grew up with their sons knowing what was going on. I seen his son at the Up and Smoke every time. You know what I'm saying? He had his kids with him, so he did know. I was proud of that. Him giving that, but there are other artists around you that needed that same love to be able to get in a film or get a song done. That would have just sealed the deal. But a lot of times it was a lot of beef with the groups. A lot of artists have a lot of stories to tell because they found out the formula. Just like Diddy Diddy did it harder and worse than anybody that I can say. He signed all of these artists and none of them got any of their publishing. What up, Ben Frank? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You just part of the
You good?
you part of the family.
Yeah.
Music, I'll get to yours in a second, but they have an opportunity to what LeBron James is doing. If Kobe was here, his son, I'm sorry, they would not be on the Lakers.
Right.
That's it. But because he put his son in a position, his son is able to eat with him on the Lakers, right? That's what we look at it. We don't want to hate on why it's happening. We want to know, how did this happen? How can we continue to, bring up people in the business and
Yeah.
stuff that they love to do instead of y'all benching us? You know what I'm
Do
saying?
the honorable thing, right?
Right.
They gonna do it for them, right? They gonna do it for them, but we don't do it for us.
Mhm.
That just goes to prove one thing: gatekeeping did not work.
Right. Right.
No,
You even had gatekeepers at the studios back then. Like, you'll go do your session or whatever, and you be like, well, I'll pay for the session to bring back to the house. They want to gatekeep that, because they think you're gonna be colder than them, and
Up and down the food chain, bro. You're right.
so it's like, damn, like it's a dog eat dog world. But y'all don't have to be like that. It's enough bread out here for everybody to eat.
never get it.
And you notice, just being transparent, no other genres of music go through this shit but us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they do go through it, they keep it, real closed, tight lip. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't get leaked out. And this, but the only people that deal with bullshit is us. You know what I mean? Like our genres of music always come with this shit, like gatekeeping shit put into place for it to be a deterrent for people like us, like, that are qualified to be in this position. But you're telling me that we can't because the gate closed. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, it's disappointing. It's nothing but disappointing. It doesn't upset me. It doesn't surprise me, but it definitely disappoints me.
Definitely they gatekeep for reasons that some of us, we don't even care why y'all doing it now. At this point, we seen that the game is going on a reset right now. Somebody hit the reset button, and now, because things are falling down to the wayside of the old ways, you have to change. If the labels are right now trying to block us out, right, the independent artists, they're only going to eventually try to work with the AI because they don't have to pay them mechanical royalties. They don't have to do split sheets. They don't have to do nothing. So if we never fight for what we love, we would never be here. We would get wiped out.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have catalog after catalog, right, then I would feel like I wasted a lot of my time worrying about what the people was doing. I obviously wasn't. I had 40,000 files. Obviously, I wasn't worrying about what you niggas was saying because I have a lot to say myself. And it's the fear, $40. It's the fear that they put into artists, because fear is one thing that'll make you pause and you won't move. Because you think that one thing that they say about you is going to hurt you for a long time. I stopped thinking like that a long time ago, because people been, running tracks with my name. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in my comments right now on Facebook said, I love that Every Time song. Now, first of all, I made a song called Every Time for a reason, because the fans that they created with my name for the wash are still my fans. They not going to somebody else saying Miss Toy. You know what I'm saying? They coming to me telling me that I'm that artist. I mean, y'all did not do a great job stealing my name. You didn't do a good job, because at the end of the day, people still mistake me for somebody else, and this is all West Coast. And when I tell you that same album that's right here behind my shoulder, Universal, to see Warren G have a album that looks just like that says, the name of the song, and then it has Miss Toy on it, and my voice not on that damn thing, but it's my spelling of my name. That was very disappointing. That disappointed me more than anything, because I'm like, damn, I gotta send a motherfucking letter. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to send this type of letter, because this is going to fuck up our relationship, because I'm not going to allow this. I did not work this hard to get in this business for somebody that's just right down the street from me. You feel me? Long Beach and Inglewood. They ain't that far down the street from me to steal my name, knowing if I walked in the room, they would be like, Miss Toy, you know me. And you still did it. So you have no respect for women. You have no respect for intellectual property. And when that person is over there saying, I love that song, I said, what song you talking about? I still ain't went back yet, because I know that they talking about LaToya Williams. Y'all don't know her. They did not market her, because just like a Kelly Price, she didn't look the part for this business, but they wanted to give her a name so it wouldn't matter. And my name was already on Militia before I even had my deal with Universal. And I was on the Up in Smoke tour when I signed my deal, when we was in New York, staying at the Trump Towers. They was shocked. They was like, what's going on? Because they didn't even know my business. MC Ren was like, what you in there writing? I said, I just signed my deal, my record deal with Universal. So I'm writing on these songs. You want to be on something? He said, hell yeah, nigga. And I, respected him, because, the way he handled himself and carried himself. I was on the bus with the niggas. I was on the ghetto bus. But I had people like MC Ren who stumped down Muslim and respect women. So I didn't have a problem finding people to work with, but I do have a problem with people with their ego that want to see me just on the bottom and be a background singer. I'm not no fucking background singer. I didn't get all the way to get no deal at Universal as no background singer. That's for sure. And I was in New York by myself. I didn't bring the manager. I didn't bring none of them. I went out there by myself to holler at them white people. So it's like when you got people that's doing this business, or actually gatekeeping his business, and you trying to do your thing, and you bringing up names and you talking good about them, but they ain't been talking good about you because you ain't signing with them. So that's why I stopped doing that shit. I'm like, oh, these same people could have easily made this better for me, but they didn't, because I wasn't their artist. You know what I'm saying? Who banging? I wasn't their artist. That's Inglewood. They would have loved that, but I would have been held up. I never would be sitting where I'm sitting right now. Ice Cube artist on Priority. Is there a Priority Records right now? You know what I'm saying? None of these labels exist. I got off of Universal by the skin of my chin. You know what I'm saying? With a paid release. So I come on this show humbled to talk about real life stuff and not sugarcoat nothing from y'all, and not make y'all feel some kind of way. And I love to give back, and this is my give back. And nobody gave this to me. I had to learn it. So when I'm giving this to y'all with my warriors, my producers sitting up here, they own intellectual property. They own records. Y'all got to give us some kind of respect for knowing what we're talking about. And don't treat us like, because we don't have the numbers that everybody else is buying, and the followers that they pay for, or the check marks that they paying for. I don't pay for that shit. I want organic people around me, because guess what? When I have organic people around me, I can see clear. If they not in my circle, they always gonna get reckless and talk about plowing and shit. You feel me? They not a part of this damn squad. Of course they gonna talk about plowing and shit. You said you still do a lot of dancing. Dancing for what? Ain't nothing to dance for. You see me dancing when I'm on it live, or I'm on that stage bringing this music to you live. Nobody puts Miss Toy in the corner. Heller, that's my sis. She know. She know. We're not going for that. And that's the complication people call, oh, she's a bitch. It ain't because I'm a bitch, or I'm mad, or I'm, you know what I mean, evil or something. It's because you can't get over on me. And yes, LJ, if I got a video shoot, oh, I'm definitely gonna get some B-roll of me dancing. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to see Only California, I was dancing on a bench for a second with my little red chucks on. I did my little two-step. You feel me? Depend on what kind of music it is, though, because I did have, U-Turn. I might didn't do a video for that, but I have a dance for that actual song. You know what I'm saying? It's my U-Turn dance that all my family, when I do my family reunions, they all know how to do this dance. They be like, Busta you. They be ready. Because that's what the music make, Huh? So Yeah, y'all can go check out U-Turn. Yeah, you could go check that out.
Or she busting them guns.
See, KY's he has a problem. He has a problem. No
Disclaimer.
corners here. No no background singing is cool. My sis dances too. I like having dancers though in my video. I like hip hop, all the elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be the one doing it all, but I like having the DJ in it. I like having the club scenes. I like, you know what I mean? I like putting the little scenes together. If y'all checked out some of my videos, I like going on location. You know, I like to go to the club, make the DJ play the song while I'm filming. I incorporate real life stuff in my videos, and I really like to go outside the box sometime with my looks and things like that. So yeah, y'all will see that 2025. We're gonna hit y'all with a few new videos since we didn't get to do that this year. We just working on music and albums and releases. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all go stream some music. I got music out. My Warriors got music out. And if y'all stream our music tonight, I mean, come on now. I mean, everybody not a medium, but I also have cups on deck. You know what I'm saying? For Christmas, if y'all want to give away something, y'all know y'all gotta hit me on my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Get some shirts, get some merch, and support the Warrior. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can support me. Send me that shipping and handling, and I can get that to you right away.
Those are very nice. Those are creative. Who did the artwork on those?
Mike Mars did this from Canada. That's Stage's manager. He did this logo for me. And this is Buddy. His name is Buddy. We named him Buddy. And of course, he's a bud. He's a high bud. You know what I'm saying? And it's Lovely OG. So yeah. Y'all get some of that merch. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time, y'all. I need to. The seasons change. Y'all might need y'all coffee mugs, you know. using my lovely mug right now. That's what I'm talking about. I have the Lovely Radio Show mugs, and my Warrior definitely Heller got hers. Tiff got hers. KY's, you in the building with yours on deck. So y'all just support the merch because I needed my merch to be in a museum with KY's because I mean he got a whole museum around it. He just broke out that damn flip phone like that and the pager. See, I gotta have my shit over there. That's all I'm saying. It made it to the museum. And we in a museum. Who would you all consider to be your mentor? These guys are pretty much people that mentor me in different ways as far as production, as far as engineering. I mean, I always tell an artist when I first work with them, like I have my relationship with my producers. You should also find one producer that you really get along with. Like this is a very important thing. Find you that producer that you get along with. Do you guys agree that an artist should have, you know, somebody that they can study with?
Yes. Agreed.
That makes the best music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mentor many people every week. So yes, absolutely.
Even if you don't get along with the person, that still make the best music too. Cause
right,
the motherfucker go in though your ass don't even know it.
It can.
Like, hold on, did you
You know,
did I just test out? Oh shit!
If you consider influence, mentorship, yeah, I've had many influences, and I considered those mentoring things because I learned a lot just by studying. You're going to learn. You're going to study when you're intent on studying things. You're going to learn.
Yeah, just like the mentor word is deep. That's a deep word right now. Since we was talking about these people, these cats who pen fell off. You know what I'm saying? They not around mentors who they listening to and like, man, I need to step my bars up. You made me step my bars up. You the reason why I wrote like this. You the reason why my style is like this. You know,
a lot of dope music, and you know, I can say, you know, as a teen and you know, becoming a grown woman, listening to Tupac in cars that I had sounds in, kind of set me up for a very, very dope career. Because when you have like good like music back then, I don't know if y'all do that now, get sounds in y'all car, but the vocal presence of Tupac and anybody that actually, you know, cared about how they delivered their music, but Tupac specifically because the songs, you know what I'm saying, the deep lyrics and stuff like that. I'm a poet, so first of all, I'm gonna get drawn to something that's more like myself. So I listen to the vocal deliverance in the car, and while I'm writing right now, I had to, you know, remember that one of the songs that I worked with Doug Rashid back in, you know, when I first started, ended up being I'd Rather Be Your Nigga with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That ended up being on his album. So actually I was demoing. I wasn't buying tracks at that time. I was just making demos. You know what I'm saying? So this was one of my songs. I don't even remember my song on it because after I heard I'd Rather Be Your Nigga, I started really developing more of an ear for like hooks and a feel for how the music is going, right? KY's on the track, boy. He act a fool. So I'd Rather Be Your Nigga wasn't a song that I felt like I lost to Pac or nothing. I felt like, oh man, I was on a dope ass song that ended up being a hit for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what really made me want to get closer with the producers, because I'm like, you guys can really create a vibe that can go from the neighborhood to nationwide to worldwide. You know what I'm saying? And in a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? All it take is this one song for everybody to feel on the same vibe. And I felt like that's what that era of music was doing. When we say Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Master P, reason why you started, you know, when I'm telling you, it's like when you get in the studio for the first time and do, I mean, because most people don't even like their voice. I hardly listen to my talking voice back, you know what I'm saying, on the show, because I'm not a person that want to hear myself talk like that, right? So I don't listen. But as far as delivering vocals, I'm very critical on how I present it, because if I don't like my voice, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to deliver something great.
Right.
And most people do not like their voice, they talking voice, right? But if you develop a great sound like Tupac did, you know what I mean? He really spoke some, I mean, in volumes on those tracks, right? And they could have probably been basic tracks, right? And a lot of those were basic tracks back then. They weren't like incredible, not all of them, but he did more with the rapping than the track. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, okay, it's important to be both. It's important to have great music and people love the music, but it's also important that you deliver something that people can listen to for years and years to come.
And it's dope too when you get beats and to like different people, like when the Alchemist sent to the same beat to what was it, Jadakiss, and who was it?
Wild God.
Yeah, so it was you heard Jadakiss version of it, of how he would come on the beat, and you'd be like, oh, that shit hard. And then you heard the other version, you'd be like, you know, whole different songs, but one of them is harder. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like who wore it better. You know what I'm saying? But you always get that when you send out a song, because when you send it out, it can have a title, but that when it get back to you, it can have another title. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Well, no, Misery, I said that I had that track, I'd Rather Be Your Nigga, before Tupac. My producer Doug Rashid made that track when I was in artist development. So when Tupac came around and he started recording, he met Doug Rashid and heard that track, and he made I'd Rather Be Your Nigga. And I'm not on that song. It was just a track that I heard made in the studio before Tupac even met, you know, Doug Rashid. So, you know, the part of history where some people be like, damn, it was my turn or this and that. I didn't feel that way. I felt like, damn, I'm a female in this game and I'm getting tracks that Tupac rap on. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I'm saying? And out of respect for the music business, I ended up being on a great song that everybody remix now. what I'm saying? So yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
I agree. Soldier Story. I was about to say that. I was the first person on my side of town that had Apocalypse Now. You know what I'm saying? I actually went out and I grabbed that tape, and people was like, "Who is Tupac?" I was like, "What? You ain't heard this yet?" And then I started spreading around in my city, and it was funny because I met him like shortly after that. You know what I mean? And that was pretty dope. But yeah, he was a heavy influence at that time. Like when he first came out, like Tupacalypse Now probably got overlooked because the other records had so much popularity. But that was classic.
Cube influenced me back then with the storytelling. Cube had the stories, like you could actually see what he was talking about. Like, you know,
because that steady mobbing, boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom. Like I really was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just being a young fly female, I had ballers as boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? They had fucking nice cars and shit. And these are some of the songs we played rolling through the hood. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was always gonna go back to Ice Cube, or it was always gonna go to like Scarface and a lot of these dope storytellers. You know what I'm saying? Right. So even before I was a rapper, I was in the car listening to a lot of lyrics. A lot. And sometimes I will replay these songs over and over, even though I still love R&B. Right. I still got into the rap. And when I tell you I got into it, when I first heard Bitches Ain't Shit, I went like crazy. Like, we gotta have a girl version. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They're saying bitches ain't shit. What the fuck? So I'm like, always at my own, parties and my own gathering, my own homegirls, and we always had that one time where we would talk.
One of the dopest stories to this day is 180. What is it? 18. What was the Spice One song?
Oh yeah, it's a classic right there.
That was a great pen right there.
A
great pen was ridiculous.
Do them shows, they be on because they know all the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my influences were they were those guys, they were those people, but my earliest influence as far as lyricism, that was BDP. It was Slick Rick, and it was Rakim, and Chuck D. Can't forget Chuck D, because Chuck D definitely, when he was young Chuck D, he was.
Yeah, I used to like X Clan too. X Clan Parrish.
Oh, for sure, brother.
Yeah,
Parrish was hard as a
motherfucker. Shout out to Brother Jay.
Yes.
We did Radiotron together.
Nice.
Was because I love, X Clan back then when I was a dancer before I did hip hop. Yes. I was able to be on the stage with him at Radiotron and able to meet him and just talk with him, because the vibe of the music back then took me back to my childhood, because that's the music my parents listened to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of the music that, a lot of the lyrical scholars, because I call them the scholars, you know what I mean? The Public Enemies and the X Clans, they were the scholars, because they was like, we're teachers over here. KRS Ones, we're the teachers. And in every lane, there are teachers and there are students. You know what I mean? We're forever students, but now we turned into the teachers. So when you're saying mentors, it's not the same, because mentorship, like how, you get Big Brother and all of that, the rap game ain't nothing like that, because it's the dope game. It ain't no mentors. You work for somebody or you got to work for yourself. And in this business, we all have to work for ourselves. So being able to be on stage with an X Clan and hearing some of that music and him, I did right before my eyes, JPad, at that show that I did with Radiotron, produced by JPad. And I was in a real bad car accident with one of my mom's good friend, and the car flipped over. And so I was yelling Allahu Akbar real loud and holding on because I saw my my mom, I call him Uncle James. I saw him have like a diabetic, he went into a diabetic shock
Oh, okay.
while he was driving.
That's right.
And I saw him fall asleep. And we were just getting on the freeway and we just kept going to where we hit the divider and we flipped over. And so I yelled so loud, Allahu Akbar, meaning God is the greatest, right? Because I knew it wasn't my time. If I could see this happening before this happened, I yelled what I knew was the like most powerful prayer I can call God for, right?
Right.
And so when we flipped over, I think my side was down, his side was up. He was still unconscious for just a quick second when we finally stopped the accident. And every car that was on the freeway stopped. They stopped and they were just like, everybody got out and helped us out of the car and out of the truck. And it was just like, to me, I knew his power was working.
Yeah,
I wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt. When I got home, it was just on my mind, like, let me listen to some of these tracks J-Pad sent me, because I'm like, my adrenaline is up, but right now a lot is on my mind because I'm thinking of all the things that could have happened, So right when I started playing this track, I'm like, man, I'm like, right before my eyes, man, I must be living right. You know what I'm saying? I just wrote a song called Right Before My Eyes.
Right.
And I was able to perform this song in front of a grand crowd, right?
Oh.
And I was just like, they feeling it because I'm telling them exactly what could have happened to me and all of these wonderful things God do and why we are preserved to be here when something happens and we think it's the end. It's not. So music is very powerful because along the way you could tell your own story. And that's what I'm able to do with this music and with you guys. So thank y'all.
Yeah, you definitely mentor through the music.
Definitely. For sure.
Yeah, people don't understand.
Right. Paradise from X-Clan. He does live here in Pittsburgh.
World Star Black. I didn't even see that. He said that's fly that you had that track before Tupac. No, for real. Like, yeah, that's one of the ones. And then he ended up producing Gangsta's Paradise for Coolio. So, every time I work with a producer, it's always one of those magical moments where it's like, I didn't get to work with you long, but I feel like my artist development was so strong. You know what I'm saying? I was able to go on my own and go back and get him when I got my deal with Universal. So the song that I have on my album, That Girl, Wonder Why, is, like it rubs off of that Tupac song, I Wonder Why You Call Me Bitch, right? So now I'm saying, I wonder why they call you Trick. So when y'all saying that somebody is copying something, no, it just needs a reply. Just like bitches ain't shit. I said niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on my and suck my click. Go the fuck down, I get you sprung. Then I hopped in your shit and made a quick run. You feel me? So yeah, I'ma take it and I'ma change the lyrics because you're not finna say bitches ain't shit when y'all know that most niggas is the same way, right? So that's what we do. So what have any of y'all ever met rock stars like Gene Simmons or Paul Stanley from Kiss and ever thought about doing a tune with them? Public Enemy did Bring the Noise and it was a hit both genres.
I never got to met either one, but they was my favorite group before I even got into hip hop like that. I used to, rock out like I was Gene Simmons and put the makeup on the face, everything. Well, it would make up like shoe polish. I got in trouble for that.
Pause.
But it would be dope if they, would collab with a hip hop person. But I think they had something against hip hop for a little bit because we sample heavy and they was against it.
Yep.
So I don't know how they feel about it now, but I know they was heavily against it.
They were against it, absolutely. Kiss, yes.
Yeah,
Gene Simmons in particular. He was the main one speaking out on it. Absolutely.
And LJ, I have a rock album called Rock Hop Volume 1, produced by J Pad, and you can go and check that out. And also Goons is gonna play some for y'all in a second. And we love all types of music. And that's why we always stay versatile and wait for every opportunity to change up and switch up. So they lied when they said we was all doing the same thing. They lied. They lied. Let's go ahead and get into crazy. RIP to Kyler. I didn't even know that my warrior had passed away. But shout out to all our fallen warriors and soldiers. Because they've been putting in work. They ain't get their flowers, but they gonna get it now. Let's go. Now, when they had the freaky shit going on, I was upstairs in the mansion, chilling by the pool while they was down. Look, when I seen the whole video, I said, "That's what the fuck y'all was down there doing." That was acting a fool. I said, "Okay, that's what I'm talking about." So yeah, It was fly. It was on the Versace couches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Videos. Artists, independent artists do their own thing. And this was around the time when Lil Wayne was like really doing his feature shit. You know what I'm saying? He was on his features crazy. And Kyler was like in this rock competition that I was in off Sunset. And he was the host. And when he saw me do my rock set with Mr. Payback, I had my live band and doing my little thing. I said, Lil Wayne, who? He said, I need Miss Toy on my song. And I said, for real? Over Lil Wayne? He was like, oh no, I just seen you rock this shit. He said, I just seen you rock a whole set. You know what I'm saying? I have to have you on the song. So I said, we'll book the session and I'm gonna show up. So like I told y'all one Thursday, y'all was here with me. And I said, I did this song and I went in, I wrote I guess it's like 8 bars or 12 bars maybe. And one of the guys was like, oh, I can't wait to hear what you got. So he left and went to get everybody Starbucks. Now I don't drink Starbucks. So I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the song. By the time he got back from getting the Starbucks, he was like, you done? I said, yeah. He said, the Starbucks is across the street. I said, well, that's what happened. I can't go in the booth. I ain't been going there all day. But I don't know what kind of artists y'all are. If y'all go in the studio and y'all be in the booth all day, I don't know that type of life. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm working on like 5 or 6 songs. But one song and one verse, that's like 10 minutes. You feel me? If I go to the studio and write it, it's 10 minutes. If I come to the studio and just drop it, it's like 5-10 minutes. You feel me? So thank you, Tyler. Rest in peace to my warrior. But thank you, LJ, for asking about rock. We definitely have respect for rock music. All types of music over here. So, thank you, World Star Black. See, my warriors over here, I already know. Nikki said the versatility at its best. And I appreciate that people accept us when we switch up a little bit and show a different style, because we don't have just one fan base. I know I don't, it's an international thing with all of us, that the music has gone so far that a lot of people I never met before, but y'all my warriors, and I fuck with y'all heavy. That rock will be fun, Randy. Now, no, you will sound amazing on some rock music, fool. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to go ahead and lace my boy. Thank you, warriors. If y'all just tuning in, we 2.5 hours in. Make sure y'all like this page right here. Follow all my warriors on all the platforms. I know every week if you're here, if you haven't hit that like yet, do it now. Show some love to the page so we can get in the algorithm. If you over here, what is this? We over here on YouTube and Rumble. So make sure y'all go follow us on Rumble, Lovely Radio Show. Support for life. Thank you. Y'all got that right back. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you guys. If you're an artist or producer and would like to submit your music,